Yo, what's up everybody, it's and we're about to kick off an adventure across the USA, hitting up the top 10 cities you absolutely have to visit. We're talking bucket list destinations, places that'll make you feel alive, give you stories for years. From the East Coast to the West Coast, down south and back up again, we're diving into the heart of what makes these cities tick. Get ready for insane skylines, killer food, vibrant cultures. We're talking the real deal. So buckle up, smash that like button, and let's hit it. First up, the city that never sleeps, the concrete jungle, the Big Apple, New York City. Look, there's a reason everyone's obsessed with this place. You step out of that yellow cab, hit the pavement, and bam, you're in it. The energy is intoxicating. We're talking millions of stories unfolding around you every second. Start by hitting up Times Square. Even if it's a tourist trap, you gotta see those lights, that chaos. Then get lost in the maze of streets, pop into a bodega for a BC, and soak it all in. Don't even get me started on the food scene. We're talking pizza slices bigger than your head, bagels that'll change your life, and some of the best damn restaurants on the planet. And listen, you gotta catch a Broadway show, even if it's just standing room, trust me on this one. But NYC's not just about the glitz and glamour. Walk the Brooklyn Bridge, explore Central Park, check out a museum, there's something for everyone. This city will challenge you, inspire you, wear you out, and make you want to come back for more. It's an experience, not just a city. Next up, we're heading west to the City of Angels, where dreams are made of, well, you know the rest. Los Angeles is all about that California sunshine, that laid-back vibe, but don't be fooled, this city's got an edge. We're talking iconic beaches, from Venice to Malibu, surfing, skating, that whole vibe. You can be cruising down the Pacific Coast Highway one minute, then hiking in the Hollywood Hills the next. And speaking of Hollywood, yeah, you gotta do the Walk of Fame, see the Chinese theater, maybe even try to spot a celebrity or two. Good luck with that. But LA's more than just a movie set. Check out the art scene downtown, hit up a Dodgers game, explore the different neighborhoods. Each one has its own personality. And the food, dude, Louisiana's a melting pot of culinary genius. From food trucks to Michelin star restaurants, your taste buds are in for a wild ride. Alright, let's head to the Midwest, to the heart of America, Chicago. This city's got grit, it's got soul, and it's got some of the most incredible architecture you'll ever see. First things first, you gotta try the deep dish pizza. I'm talking a mountain of cheese and toppings, it's a religious experience. Then walk it off along the Magnificent Mile, do some shopping, people watching, soak up that city energy. Chicago's got a rich history, so make sure you check out Millennium Park, see the Bean, it's cooler than it sounds. And maybe even catch a Cubs game at Wrigley Field. And if you're into art and culture, you're in luck. The Art Institute of Chicago is world-class, and the city's full of hidden galleries and street art. Chicago's a city that'll surprise you. It's got this cool, understated vibe, but it's packed with things to do and see. Next stop, San Francisco, a city that's basically a love letter to hills, fog, and good vibes. This place is different, man, in the best way possible. It's got this creative energy, this independent spirit, you can feel it in the air. Of course, you gotta see the Golden Gate Bridge, that's a given. Walk it, bike it, drive it, whatever you do, just make sure you experience it. Then hop on a ferry to Alcatraz Island, learn about its infamous history, and try not to get chills, I dare you. San Francisco's neighborhoods are legendary. Explore the colorful streets of Haight-Ashbury, grab a sourdough bread bowl filled with clam chowder at Fisherman's Wharf, and get lost in the beauty of Golden Gate Park. And if you're feeling adventurous, take a ride on one of those iconic cable cars, just hold on tight. Get ready to turn up the heat, because we're heading to Miami, where the sun's always shining, the music's always pumping, and the beaches are always packed. Miami's a sensory overload, and I mean that in the best way possible. First things first, hit the beach. South Beach is where it's at, with its Art Deco architecture, turquoise waters, and beautiful people everywhere you look. Rent a beach cruiser, grab some Cuban coffee and a pastelito, and soak up that Miami vibe. But Miami's more than just beaches, although they are pretty damn amazing. Explore the vibrant Wynwood Walls, a street art paradise, or head to Little Havana for some authentic Cuban food, music, and culture. And when the sun goes down, Miami really comes alive. The city's got a legendary nightlife scene, so put on your dancing shoes and prepare for a night you won't forget. Or maybe you will, no judgment. Alright, buckle up because we're heading to Sin City, the entertainment capital of the world. a place where anything goes and the party never stops. Las Vegas is an experience, a sensory overload, a whirlwind of lights, sounds, and well, let's just say it, a little bit of crazy. We're talking casinos that are like palaces, shows that'll blow your mind, and enough restaurants and bars to keep you entertained, and well-fed, for a lifetime. Walk the Strip at night, be mesmerized by the Bellagio fountains, and maybe try your luck at the roulette wheel. Just don't bet your life savings. But Las Vegas isn't just about gambling and nightlife. Check out the High Roller Observation Wheel for breathtaking views of the city, visit the Neon Museum to see vintage Vegas signs, or take a day trip to the Hoover Dam, an engineering marvel. Las Vegas is a city of contrasts, a place where you can experience the best, and maybe a little bit of the worst, of humanity. Let's get serious for a minute and head to Washington, D.C., the nation's capital, a city steeped in history and power. But don't worry, D.C. quote, "It's not all about politics and monuments, although there are plenty of those." Start by paying your respects at the National Mall, home to iconic landmarks like the Lincoln Memorial, the Washington Monument, and the World War II Memorial. Then immerse yourself in history at the Smithsonian Museums, from the Air and Space Museum to the National Museum of Natural History. And if you're lucky enough to be there during cherry blossom season, the Tidal Basin is a must-see. But D.C. quote, "S got a cool, edgy side too. Explore the trendy neighborhoods of DuPont Circle and Adams Morgan, catch a show at the Kennedy Center, or grab a bite to eat at one of the city's many Michelin star restaurants." D.C. quote, "S a city that's constantly evolving, a place where history and innovation collide." Next stop, Seattle, a city nestled between water and mountains, a place where you can sip on some of the best coffee in the world while surrounded by breathtaking natural beauty. Seattle's got a chill vibe, a love for the outdoors, and a thriving arts and culture scene. Start your day at Pike Place Market, a bustling marketplace filled with fresh produce, seafood, and those iconic fishmongers who throw salmon through the air. Then head to the Space Needle for panoramic views of the city, Puget Sound, and Mount Rainier on a clear day. And if you're a music lover, you can't miss the Museum of Pop Culture, a tribute to all things music, science fiction, and pop culture. Seattle's also a great city to explore on foot. Wander through the eclectic neighborhoods of Fremont and Ballard, take a stroll along the waterfront, or hop on a ferry to Bainbridge Island for stunning views of the city skyline. And if you're a coffee aficionado, you're in luck. Seattle's coffee culture is legendary, so grab a latte at one of the many independent coffee shops and experience it for yourself. Get ready to party because we're heading to New Orleans, a city that knows how to celebrate life like nowhere else. New Orleans is a melting pot of cultures, a place where music, food, and history collide in a symphony of sensory delights. Start your journey in the French Quarter, the heart and soul of New Orleans, with its colorful buildings, wrought iron balconies, and lively street performers. Wander through Jackson Square, listen to jazz music spilling out of every doorway, and grab a beignet at Café du Monde. Trust me, you won't regret it. But New Orleans is more than just the French Quarter. Explore the Garden District with its elegant mansions and oak-lined streets, or take a stroll through City Park, one of the largest urban parks in the United States. And if you're feeling brave, venture out to one of the city's many cemeteries, known for their elaborate above-ground tombs. Last but not least, we're heading to Boston, a city that's both historic and innovative, a place where cobblestone streets meet cutting-edge technology. Boston is a city of contradictions, a place where you can walk the Freedom Trail one minute and explore the biotech hub of Kendall Square the next. Start your journey in Beacon Hill, one of the oldest and most charming neighborhoods in Boston, with its brick sidewalks, gas lights, and federal-style townhouses. Then immerse yourself in history by walking the Freedom Trail, a 2.5-mile-long path that takes you past 16 historical landmarks including Paul Revere's house Faneuil Hall and the Boston Massacre site. But Boston's more than just history. Explore the vibrant neighborhoods of Back Bay with its upscale shops and restaurants, and the South End, known for its art galleries and brownstone buildings. And if you're a sports fan, catch a Red Sox game at Fenway Park, one of the oldest and most beloved ballparks in America. So there you have it, the top 10 cities you absolutely have to visit in the USA. Each one of these places has something unique to offer, from the bright lights of New York City to the laid-back vibes of Los Angeles. From the historical charm of Boston to the party atmosphere of New Orleans. Now, I know I just scratched the surface here. Each one of these cities deserves its own video, its own deep dive. And trust me, those are coming. So make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. Until then, get out there, explore, and make your own adventures. Peace. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel guides and tips. See you in the next adventure.